So guys, welcome back to this channel. It's me again, Marata Dave, and in this tutorial we're going to be talking about the ways in which hackers hack our social media accounts. So before we start, I just want to wish you all happy new year. Welcome to the year 2022, and I hope it's going to be a fabulous year for you all. So before we start again, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click the like button. And this tutorial is just going to be a theoretical aspect. We're not going to be doing any practical stuff here. Maybe in the next tutorial we're going to be getting our hands dirty with something. So this tutorial is just going to be theoretical. So yeah, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like the video. A big disclaimer before we start. Again, hacking is illegal. Hacking social media account is illegal. You should use the content you're going to learn to secure yourself from attacks and from social media hacks. So let's dive in. The first step is what we call phishing. Yo, that was a silly joke anyway. I know that's what you all think phishing is, but this is PH. The phishing in the river is F, starts with F. So this is PH, phishing, for phishing. So what is phishing? Phishing is the art of stealing credentials from our victim in a technical way. So the art of stealing usernames and passwords, login details, Gmails, or whatever credentials that we need from them. And this is usually done in different ways. So let me give you an example of how phishing is done, how phishing of Facebook accounts, how phishing of Facebook credentials are done. So let me say I'm the attacker now. I create a fake Facebook page, send it the link, and trick you to log in. And once you log in, and once you click the link, wow, you think this is a real Facebook page. Okay, fine. Try to log in, and once you log in, your details, your password and username are sent to my server. So I now have your personal information, and I can use it to hack your account. And that's all I need to hack your account, rather. So that's what basically phishing is. Phishing is out of stealing credentials in, using some technical way, using some skills, being critical, being smart. Just a way of getting credentials from people. So phishing is usually done for the sake of phishing is the basic way in which a hacker hacks a social media account, because we are the people where, and we are vulnerable to all this stuff. We are not aware of all these cyber attacks. We're not aware of all these cyber hacks, so we just fall for them, and it's so bad that I can say. So we should all be careful of the link we click and what details we enter. If you want to log into Facebook, go to your main browser and log into Facebook, because some links they sent you are phishing links. They just trick you to log in. Once you log in, is their own fake. They create a fake Facebook page, and once you log in, they have your credentials. And this doesn't only apply for Facebook and other social media accounts: Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, LinkedIn, and whatever you can think of. So that is it. The next step what we call keyloggers. From the name key and loggers, keyloggers basically are just malwares designed to steal or capture keystrokes on our machine. What is it? They are malwares that capture any key we type on our keyboard. So you can imagine this hack. You can imagine maybe you're entering your credit card details. Maybe you want to purchase something online, or you're trying to log into Facebook, and there's a malware in your system and you don't know about it. So you just watch it for any keystroke you enter. It steals it and sends it to the hacker. Now, how does this keylogger enter our system? It enters our system in different ways: by injecting a malicious USB drive, that's the first one, and the other one is just by tricking you to download an application or a PDF or a media. Now, keyloggers mainly are malwares. So malwares, attackers or hackers trick their victim maybe to download a picture, and that picture is binded with a malware. Once you download the picture, you have downloaded the malware automatically. So what the hacker do is that he will bind the malware with the media, whether it's a PDF, whether it's a song, is an MP3 file, whether it's a video, whether it's a or any media, whether it's an application or whatever. He now binds the malware with it. So once you not once maybe you now bind the malware, let me say, okay, let me give an example rather. You are looking for this picture of yours, and an attacker comes up with a picture and say, hey, download this picture, it is yours. And what he has done is that he has binded the malware with the picture. So once you download the picture, you have downloaded the malware, that is the keylogger, in the background, and you won't even know when you're downloading it. Like, it won't even pop up. You won't see any notification screen that you have downloaded the keylogger. You just download the background, and that's all. And once you download the picture, you have downloaded the keylogger, and that's all. He can have control over your system. He can see what you are typing. So keylogger is just a type of malware, like just an example of malware. The other types of malware, we have the spyware, we have the you have other malwares that can access your webcam, different kind of thing. We have a payload. So that's it. Keyloggers are just malwares that capture keystrokes on your machine. Now, how do we prevent this hack? We should be careful of what we download online. We should be careful of what we download, whether on WhatsApp or any other platform we download. We should just be careful. Now, how does an attacker? We cannot send you a link. When you click the link, it will prompt you to download this picture. Once you download the picture, you have downloaded the malware, that is the keylogger, in the background. And now I can see all keystrokes enter your system. So this is how keyloggers work. We should be careful, guys. The next one is what we call man in the middle attack. Now, this is basically a kind of a networking attack anyway. First of all, before you understand this kind of attack, you have to know how the website work. Now, this is you here. You're the user and the victim. When you browse for, let me give an example. When you browse for www.facebook.com, you send a request to the web server, and the web server now give you a response, and facebook.com displays on your screen here. So now what the attacker can do, that is this attacker here, that is the hacker. He will be intercepting your traffic, like he'll just be intercepting your connection. Once you browse, once you ask for www.facebook.com, it will go through him before it goes to the web and searches for www.facebook.com. And once it searches for and finds it, it will now go through him again before it reaches you back. So instead of it going straight like this, it goes this way through him, then to the web, then from the web it goes through him again, then through to you. So you can see how malicious this is. Now, we wonder, how does he exploit this vulnerability? Let me say he has a fake Facebook page. Okay, I've used Facebook example. Let me say he has a fake Instagram login page, for example, now, and he has hosted it on the web here. The Facebook page, the Instagram page on the web. And now, once you type for www.instagram.com, instead of you to go through this green path to find the correct website and display your screen, it will go to the attacker, and when the attacker see, oh, this guy is searching for Instagram, www.instagram.com, he will now change the IP address to his own fake Instagram login page. It will now go to the internet and bring his own fake page, send it to him, and he will now forward it to you. So don't mind me, guys. I'm not explaining this. I'm not trying to break this down, in a layman's way so that we all can understand, because not all of us are into the cyber world. Some of us are just like, we are not into this. We don't know about all these things. So I'm not trying to break it down so that we all can understand. I explain again. This is the normal way your connection is meant to go, but the attacker stays in the middle, intercepts this traffic. Once you browse for www.instagram.com, it will go through him, and he can change what you browse, and he will now forward it to the web. The web will now send back his fake page, and he will now forward his fake page back to you. So once you log in, once you enter your details on his fake page, your details are now sent to his own server. So you can see he has intercepted your traffic, and he has changed your request, that is what you browse for. You can see this type of attack is very vulnerable, like it's very critical. Now all this work when you are connected to the same Wi-Fi. This man-in-the-middle attack is just and that's why it's not really good to connect to public Wi-Fi, because if a hacker is near you, he can just sniff in all this stuff, all your traffic, and change them and whatever thing you want to browse. So it can also see what you want to browse. Maybe if you want to browse if you want to enter your bank, if you want to buy something online, it will pass through him before it goes to the web. So you just sit in the middle and be intercepting all traffic. Now the next one is what we call. So how can you prevent this kind of attack? Do not connect to public Wi-Fi. This is the only way you can prevent this kind of attack. Do not connect to public Wi-Fi. Thank you. Next step we want to call DNS spoofing. Okay, DNS spoofing is still under man-in-the-middle attack. Is a kind of attack. Now I'll also explain how this works. Now this is you here. You search for www.facebook.com. It now goes to the DNS server and find the IP address of www.facebook.com. When it finds the IP address, it will now find the web server related to that IP address, and it now connects you to the web server. Now what the attacker can do is that he will just pretend to be the DNS server himself. So once you search for www.facebook.com, instead of it to go to the real IP address, it will go to his own fake IP address and link you to his fake website. So you now have a connection between his fake website and your computer. So once you enter any details, it will forward to his own fake web server. Web server controls a website. In case you don't know, anything you browse on any website you see has a web server. So yeah, another thing I can prevent this kind of attack is also do not connect to public Wi-Fi. I repeat, like if you connect to a public Wi-Fi, it is connect to public Wi-Fi is very, very critical. Like it's very dangerous, like especially if you're in the midst of attackers or hackers. It is very, I can't stress how dangerous it is. An attacker can do many things. Not only this, he can do a lot of things, not only this. So if you're to public Wi-Fi, be vigilant, or in fact do not connect to public Wi-Fi. That's all I can say. Do not connect to public Wi-Fi. Yeah. So the next step is what we call cookie hijacking.
Why didn't the cookie go to school? He was feeling crummy.
Lol, that was another silly joke. That was what we think cookie. As the moment we mentioned cookie hijacking, we all think, yo, it's not the cookie we eat. No, this is a different kind of cookie. And this attack is called cookie hijacking. Now, this attack generated by saved cookies from your browser. So When the user logins on online accounts, example Facebook or Twitter, the server returns a session cookie, which is a piece of data that indicates the user to the server and provides them access to the account. And given that the user's device holds on to that session token, the server will allow them to use the application. When a user signs out of an application, the server immediately invalidates the session token, and all further access to the account requires the user to submit their login credentials again. How an attacker does now, what is cookie hijacking? When you browse, all your browsing details, they are saved. Some of them are saved in your browser. Your passwords, they are all saved there, and your passwords, just details. If you go to your browser and check save password, you see bunches of like saved passwords there from different websites. They're all saved there, right? So now those details saved on your browser, they are called cookies. How an attacker does this is that he sends a malware to your system in any way by either tricking you to download the malware or coming and injecting his malicious USB drive or any media drive, injecting into your system, and the malware is executed. He steals those cookies and sends it to his own web server. Now this is you here. Anything you browse on the internet, or let me say you go to a website now and you save, and maybe you try to log in, or you try to create an account, and once you create the account, there was something that will prompt you to save passwords, and definitely you want to click yes to save those passwords so that you don't forget them when you're trying to log in the next time. Now, how the attacker can do this is that those saved passwords, they are cookies. Like those credentials, they are all cookies. The attacker can execute a malware in your system that will steal those cookies, those bunches of saved password on your browser, and send it to his own web server. Now we should all be careful, and this is a malware. So how do we prevent this attack? We should all be careful of what we download online. I will tell you now. Now we have listed about 5 ways in which hackers hack our social media accounts. Phishing. How do we prevent phishing? Be careful of what we download online. The second one was what? Keyloggers. It's also a malware too. We should be careful of what we download online. Phishing. We should be careful of what link we click, and the way we input our credentials. We should be careful of that. Keyloggers, we should be careful of what we download online. Man in the middle attack, we should avoid connecting to public Wi-Fi. DNS spoofing, we should be careful of public Wi-Fi. Cookie hijacking, we should be careful of public Wi-Fi or what we download online, because this can be exploited in different ways. So thank you guys for watching this tutorial. Remember, this is just a theoretical aspect of this tutorial. Maybe in our next class we shall be going on some practical aspect and teaching you how all this works. So before that, don't forget to like and comment, share and subscribe to my channel. Your support matters. By the end of January, I'm hoping to reach 1,000 subscribers, and that will motivate me to go to a higher level. So guys, thank you, and enjoy your new year.